Tom Holland's next MCU appearances, starting with Spider-Man 4, have one big story issue to solve. The MCU's upcoming Spider-Man 4 might pay off Spider-Man: No Way Home's post-credit scene, which teased Venom's integration into the MCU. Spider-Man may also face Kingpin, who's gearing up to wage war on New York heroes and vigilantes. Daredevil, in turn, could team up with the Wallcrawler. After Spider-Man 4, Tom Holland's Spidey may still have plenty of stories to star in, as his MCU journey may only be beginning. So far, Spider-Man's MCU journey is already full of major events, from Peter Parker's first superhero mission with the Avengers to his solo battles against classic villains like Vulture and Mysterio, to his multiversal adventure alongside his alternate universe counterparts. Spider-Man has one of the richest histories in the comic book medium, so there's more than enough material for future MCU movies to adapt. Surprisingly, though, various important parts of Spider-Man's MCU history didn't appear on screen altogether. Too many of Spider-Man's biggest character moments happened off-camera. Peter Parker's most intimate moments happened in between movies. While Tom Holland's Spider-Man has experienced more large-scale adventures than previous live-action iterations of the character, several of his life-changing events were left out of the movies. For instance, the MCU's Aunt Ben Parker has only been referenced through subtle lines of dialogue. Spider-Man's first battles with the homemade suit were glossed over, and Peter developed a crush on MJ off-screen in between Spider-Man: Homecoming and Spider-Man: Far From Home. Likewise, Peter explained his Spider-Man identity to Aunt May completely off-screen in between the same movies. Spider-Man also grew wildly popular among New Yorkers before Spider-Man: Far From Home, despite his few public appearances wearing his first official suit. Peter had few opportunities to do any friendly neighborhood street-level crime fighting with his classic suit, as he started wearing the Iron Spider and the black and red costume soon after the events of Spider-Man: Homecoming. In fact, the only street-level fighting Tom Holland's Spider-Man has been shown doing on screen, not involving a supervillain, was in the security camera footage Tony Stark showed Peter in Captain America: Civil War. Why the MCU rushed Spider-Man's early story? The MCU needed Tom Holland's Spider-Man to establish himself as an Avengers-level superhero. Tom Holland's Peter Parker wearing the homemade Spider-Man suit and the Iron Man-designed costume in Spider-Man: Homecoming custom image by Nicholas Ayala. The MCU glossed over some of Spider-Man's most important life experiences in order to avoid repeating the same origin story for a third time on screen. Both Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man experienced Uncle Ben's death, got bitten by a spider, and tried to exact revenge for Ben's death while wearing their first costume. Spider-Man: Homecoming didn't have the time to include its version of these events nor a reason to repeat them.